titties and beer. Big old titties and beer. Titties and beer. I thank God Almighty for titties and beer.
Guys, Sharky, we've been doing some pre-gaming. Not Matt. Been doing some pre-gaming. I was watching some videos, catching up on, way behind on Tardisius and Stephen Bush, and Miles has been doing some gunsmithing for me. And we're going to look at Peach Fuzz. This is a Berliner style Weiss with peach ring gummies. I mean, haven't you told yourself how many times I cannot wait till I can try a beer?
There better be a fucking peach gummy floating in this shit.
And peach puree. And no, it does not give an alcohol percent.
5.
Oh, really? Does it say that on here?
No.
You cheated?
I cheated.
And it's from Eagle Park Brewing.
Jesus, Eric. Pour carefully.
Wow. Okay. I'd say.
More like peach fizz. It is very peachy.
All I smell is pee. Just kidding. Definitely that influence of the Weiss. Usually to me they're kind of like a wheat beer-ish thing. Can't wait till we shoot the MCK. Maybe Jeremy can go first. I know how much he likes the MCK. I think that break is really going to be a game changer. Okay. Well, it looks like peach puree. Like I said, it just kind of reminds me of a peach-flavored wheat beer. Shit. Oh, and Jeremy, found you a couple of these that'll go in the fridge. Don't touch, Jeremy. Jeremy beers. Thanks.
Although that would be very intimidating if you actually had that threaded on there and had it bored out so it was not going to interfere.
Yeah, actually, that'd be kind of iffy.
What do you mean kind of iffy?
If you left it just like it is. Oh, that would not happen, actually. Nope. There'd be a serious issue right there, because we're about halfway up the cone.
Show the camera.
About halfway up the cone before we'd have interference.
Yeah, but if I had my lathe going, I could chuck that up in the forge on, bore it out to fit. Now there's an idea. See that? See this, the problem is this would have to be turned down or taken off. Does this part of the shroud come off?
Yeah, if you separate the halves.
So I can unscrew just this here?
Oh no, I think it's all one piece.
That's all one piece. So I would almost have to have one that was...
You'd almost have to start over.
You'd have to start over. Or you'd have to make a new shroud.
Beer? Oh. We got 5,000 coasters and neither one of us are. Ah, shit. Okay. Straggling behind or we're too fast for them. German Ninja says, or knock-knock jokes. Matt Davis says, only 132 comments.
Knock-knock.
Redneck Ramblin' said 134 comments, not bad, but we can do better. First is German Ninja saying hey. And then he says, Eric has bars. Yo. And then Rich Huff says, cheers all. Cheers, Rich. Ludwig says, first, well, in our society, Ludwig, if you feel that you're first, then if he identifies as first, then I guess he can be first.
Mm-hmm.
Clyde says here. Ooh. Harmarsh says, hey, the gang's all here. German Ninja says, cheers, you deplorable American patriots. Then he says, another whiskey.
No.
Redneck Ramblin', still not first. I'm here, Captain. Bad Billy 429, Zing Zang, I believe, is the undisputed champ of Bloody Mary mix. Well, no, I think Jeremy finished it. That's Jeremy's favorite. It's easy for us to get here. It's in every grocery store. The Zing Zang is not bad, but I'm telling you, you get a chance. Oh man, I'm pointing, and you're going, what the? There's
The Famous Dave stuff is the right consistency. It's flavorful. Interestingly enough, that Get Her Done was pretty good.
Yeah, Larry the Cable Guy stuff is surprisingly good.
And cheap as fuck.
Yeah, if you see it, you are really not going to be. I don't think anybody that truly appreciates a Bloody Mary, like if you're telling me that you like Zing Zang, I say give this a try. I'm sure any of you that are seriously Bloody Mary freaks, you probably don't pour something straight from a bottle. The only reason that you're seeing us doing that is because I want to know who's got the best, at least for how I feel. The Jack Links, that wasn't bad.
No,
that was
that Sonoma shit with the what was it? What's the stuff with the carrot juice in it?
This crap.
The Sonoma.
Yeah, this is a no-go.
The carrot was it was awful.
Really strong carrot flavor. It says bold, tangy, and robust. It should say carrot, bold, carrot, tangy, carrot, and carrot robust.
That's the Bugs Bunny Bloody Mary mix.
I mean, great. We haven't looked at this one yet. We haven't looked at Sucker Punch yet.
We got 2 bottles of that.
We haven't. This is a off-the-shelf item that you can find around here.
Did you do the Tabasco?
I think yeah. This wasn't bad. Not
honestly, good. The lava wasn't horrible.
Also, Miss Mary's Morning Elixir. We haven't tried that yet.
The Major Peters was good. We had the spicy version of that, and now we have the original version.
There is a lot of liquor. There's a lot of bars that their Bloody Mary mix is Major Peters around here.
The Collins.
Haven't tried that yet. Ooh, it's got a good look to it. See a lot of disturbance in the force when you mix it. What was that on there? The perfect spicy Bloody Mary. 4 ounces of this, 2 ounces of vodka, mix well, top off with olives. They show a pepper in it though. I thought I was gonna get on to something good. So far, I've liked everything from Famous Dave's. That's also fairly cheap.
If Bernard sells it, it's cheap. I'm really surprised the bottles are straight.
Where are we here?
We're at an hour. It's supposed to be 2 hours to cook them. That's kind of figuring they'd cook down some.
Well, we got some little weenies in
Matt's coming over?
Boondockers, Boondockers regular, Boondockers bold, and a few splashes of Satan. And then we also just consumed an entire tray of cocktail shrimp, and I mixed
1.63 pounds of cocktail shrimp.
And I mixed 1/3 Satan sauce and 2/3.
If you said anything other than 2/3, I'd have to question your sobriety.
I put 1/3 Satan sauce and then a 1/16.
Comes out to like 1 1/3, and I'm like, what the fuck?
This was pretty good, but
Are you doing math?
I'm
No,
never
math.
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 Some math. I'm gonna read some comments here before we get. Bad Billy.
Oh man, fucking think of what makes my ass hurt.
Sub comment for Bad Billy was Tomcat saying that's all I drink, and then Mason Jar Mafia said I like some Zing Zang with Serrano pepper moonshine. Mm-hmm. Jeremy's favorite. Hey Jeremy, did I tell you about that time that we were out at the range? Just kidding. I'll go put this. Hey, Miles. Never mind. Just kidding. I'm not gonna throw you a softball right over home plate again.
Yeah.
Okay. German Ninja says boobies. Oh. Yeah, we've pretty much been out and about all day today. The snow is definitely coming down. They say 5 inches, but hey Google, what's the weather like right now?
Right now in Duluth it's 14 degrees and cloudy. Today, there'll be snow, with a forecasted high of 15 and a low of 8. Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's 2.
Hey, just like us in the basement.
Hey Google, give me a snappy comeback.
Sorry, I don't understand. But I found something related. Do you want to know what a snappy comeback is?
I think we know what one is. We just wanted you to give us one.
The day that Google actually like starts coming back with snappy comebacks.
Paul from PA Brew News says, never had a Bloody Mary except for an old girlfriend.
Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Yeah, you can guess what he actually said right there. I'm not a fan of tomato juice, but vodka's
hey guys,
okay.
those aren't olives in there, those are clumps.
Yeah.
And they're green. Are you gonna throw up on the computer?
No, I thought maybe, I was like, this stereo system isn't exactly, from this century, but it is still a pretty good one, and I thought I heard, like, some speaker noise, but it's actually the cooling fan, and because, unfortunately, I have the amplifier is on, and it's producing heat, and the laptop is sitting on top of it.
Hey Google, can you play Baby Shark on the living room?
No, you cannot. Christine is recording.
Alright, Baby Shark from Spotify.
No,
playing on
stop.
the living
Do
room
not play
speaker.
it.
No! Hey Google, cancel! Google, do not. Why was Miles not here tomorrow?
Because Christine killed Miles.
Hey Google, Stop playing Baby Shark on living room speaker. German Ninja. I was in solitary. DFC. Sniffers Row. I just got back to that Paul at PA Brewers' girlfriend, and we don't want to go sniffing out anything. Salty Shellback says ZPKA nakedness. He was shooting today. Sharky sub comment. D naked?
Die naked.
Well, it probably means something different because he wrote it.
The naked then.
Zeus, cheers to the weekend, hee-haw. Guess depends on what you're doing. Probably you're doing some shoveling tomorrow. If I would have gone out a few times, I could have used the leaf blower.
You know, Eric, it was just unbelievable that you're like, hey, the road situation's kind of deteriorating. Maybe we should go. I'm ready to go at any time, and I'm like, send you a picture of a fucking garage door sitting crooked like this in an opening.
An opening stuffed with cardboard boxes. The hell.
All right, so yeah, there's a reason for what's happening there, and I think we figured it out. We're not making them pay time and a half for me to figure it out today. That, and I really didn't want to do it in the first place.
No. Blue Healer, 2 thumbs up, 2 shots. Blue Healer, listening in while polishing my eggs. Huh.
Okay, all right.
Where are your eggs?
Wait a second. Is this... Are you sure it isn't polishing?
Redneck Rambling says, Captain, you have a VMAX?
Where has he been all this time? You should just take and put a picture of Vivian into the rotation.
I don't think I could sexually handle that. And I don't remember where she is in this,
Holy shit, the brunette has like a Superman neck on her.
Superman.
It's like her skull is like a size too small for her neck. Not bad looking, but jeez.
But what about her forehead?
I wouldn't, if she said come to bed, I would not protest. My wife might, but I would not.
Hey, Redneck Ramblin'? Yes. Yes, I do. I remember. I think this was before I filled the garage with smoke. Ooh, look at those grips that Armar sent me. Sexy. Here you go, Redneck. It's a beautiful thing. This was one of the times where me and Miles had a few beverages and went out to the garage to start our bikes. I can't wait for the snow to melt. I love that big cam sound.
I really want to hear the Goldwing going down the road again this summer. Even if it doesn't have the paintwork done to it, at least I'm going to ride it.
Best of November highlights. You know what? I don't need some presentation phone. I just oh my god. Here, Redneck Ramblings, in case it was hard to see. Somewhere on the computer I have this, but this is Vivian. And her license plate says #BeLikeEd. And that right there, I could cheeky smirking and say is slightly modified from the normal one. Tomcat, 1 bourbon, 1 scotch, and 1 beer. Should I pour them for you?
No, not tonight.
A bourbon, a scotch, and a beer? Can't you just visualize yourself doing it right now? Just...
I think after all the shrimp, I'm going to watch what I eat.
I'm thinking about giving in to peer pressure.
It is your show.
See, the thing is I don't have a show later.
I have a show later. It's called A Shit Show, and my wife finds out I've been drinking again.
1 bourbon. God, you know, here's the problem with the... Hang on. I gotta pick my battles. Most of my bourbon is all pretty heavy hitting. We're gonna do Buffalo Trace. One bourbon, 1 scotch, and 1 beer. Scotch. Grants from Ludwig. Sure you don't want to get in on this, Miles?
I know. Hey, where's Clyde? Did Clyde comment?
He just said hi, or hey.
Is he feeling sick again?
1 bourbon, 1 scotch, and 1 beer.
You have to drink it all.
One bourbon, 1 scotch, and 1 beer. Tomcat, that was your best intro ever. The Miles one, the first one that Zeus actually made. Mason Jar Mafia. Mafia's in the house. Cheers all. Tomcat, Facebook lost a ton of money this week. Yeah. What, 200, was it 230 or 280 billion?
Hey Google, how much did Facebook lose this week?
As of 7:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time yesterday, Meta Platforms is trading at $237.85 per share after hours on NASDAQ, up 0.32% from closing.
That did not answer the question. Really? Mason Jar Mafia, do not eat the jelly. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Thank you. I will listen to you. Tomcat, I'm not a fan of SKS, but I do love the folding bayonet. I was never really a fan of the SKS either. My only regrets is that day that I finally gave in to the internet and went up to Dunham Sports. And I walked in there and I said, I'm interested in a Mosin Nagant. And I look over and there was a a thing on the wall, and it said, Mosin the Guns, $89. SKS, $99.
232 billion.
That's right, 232 billion. AK-47s, 129. You know how badly I wish me and Miles could go back in time? Because if I walked in and walked out with a crate of Mosins, $89 a piece. I have had people watch my Mosin video and say, I found one for $700 and it was the cheapest one in my area. Do you think that's a good deal or not? I mean, don't get me wrong, the Mosin is a fantastic gun. In its stock configuration, it never did anything for me. The SKS, again, it was never something that I desired to own. But when Ed sent me that and I shot it, it's almost like you could just go like this and squeeze the trigger and you would probably still hit the target at 100 yards. It is such a light shooting, fantastic gun, and it was from Ed, and that one just happens to be a Zastava, which is the exact same thing that my AK-47 is, and at least, you know, that's a step up over you know, a Norinco or something like that, but
you should start making your own AKs. Call them EBs.
I wish I had the skill set for that. That is one thing. I have modified one, and I have taken one apart to put it in a chassis, but to be able to, I mean, to actually be able to have, you have to have a press, because like everything's pressed together on most of them. It's a completely different game than an AR. I mean, literally, I could probably show someone that has never built an AR one time, and you'd probably feel comfortable doing it on your own after that. They are that interchangeable.
If I had a lathe and a mill and a quick gunsmithing class, it's been 22 years since I've touched a lathe or a mill. But I'm pretty sure it just all come back naturally. Like, oh shit, this stuff's easy.
I wish we actually, well, of course, everybody says, Eric, why don't you actually do gunsmithing? Because you know how great it would be to be able to just build shit? You know,
you can't just build shit, though, because of laws and regulations.
Well, not when the camera's running. No, let's just say you legitimately went through the work. I thought it would be cool to have a gun shop and then you offer one-of-a-kind builds. Like how many people, right now, how many, because we were talking about this last night, Clyde.
Beowulf 50 cal AK.
I mean, you can figure out any configuration you want, and there's probably, they always say, you know, you got to find the ass for that chair. There's probably someone out there, but what if you specialized in making shit from the movies? Like right now, Clyde, because Clyde brought this up last night, and I went and looked, and sure shit, the why? The rifle from Aliens. The rifle from Aliens is a Thompson machine gun and a Remington 870. And every time I've seen the movie, I see high tech. I see futuristic. I see a gun that is shooting a caseless round. It's a 10 millimeter caseless round. And I think it's awesome. Clyde says, the gun from Aliens was a Thompson machine gun, and now that's all I see when I look at it. You can distinctively see that they used Thompson machine guns and with a chassis over the top of it. And of course the Remington 870 shotgun below. But what if you actually, what if I had a gun shop and you could come in and buy a Smith & Wesson and a Ruger and whatever, but our specialty was building functional guns from the movies. I'm telling you right now, I am the first in line to build myself the gun from Blade Runner. Decker's pistol. It's actually just a simple revolver and I don't even remember what the lower half of it is, but I would love to have the replica of it, let alone...
The replicant?
A replicant of the replica. But what if you were to start building functional firearms based on, Hollywood props? Poco says,
props to that.
How you doing? Poco? Doing good. Little moist right now, but I'm doing good. Tomcat, what's the current temperature? Hey Google, what's the current temperature?
Right now in Duluth it's 13 degrees with snow showers. Today, there'll be snow with a forecasted high of 15 and a low of 7. Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's 4.
Oh, we grabbed 2 degrees since we asked her last. She said we were 2 last time. Mike says, cheers, kid. Do not be a Matt. When a 13-year-old calls a 54-year-old kid, you just want to punch him. Hey, Matt. How's it going? And in case anybody's wondering...
I'd rather you just called me Guy.
In case anybody's wondering, he has made it 9 hours, 54 minutes, 23 seconds.
You know what he did?
202 days.
He's conspiring with someone.
Hey, no. He just found a company where they hire stupider people than him. Is that a word? Stupider? Stupid is a stupid. Oh, hey, Matt, just ignore all that stuff.
No,
Miles told me to say it.
I've been down to where he works. And yeah, there is no question about that. The shit that I've seen.
Well, maybe we need to vent it a little.
In fact, I think going down there reduces my IQ.
My nipples are getting wet.
Are we going to add some milk to the mix here, Eric?
Only if it's from...
my wife.
Jesus. Marsh.
I want to make sure she says that shit to you when she comes over for a barbecue. Yeah, I made it with right in front of people. I made it with my own milk. And you're not going to be able to help yourself. You're spitting out whatever's in your mouth. I'm going to make sure she times it. And you're going to forget about this between now and then. And she's going to say it. You're not going to be able to hold whatever's in your mouth in your mouth. But I'm going to warn you to be drinking milk that day.
Harmarsh, I was supposed to go home tomorrow, but started being unsteady on my feet. They're keeping me for a few days to run tests on my heart. Good God! Perdicia says, good luck. Harmarsh says, thank you. Sharky says, hang in there, mate.
Can I comment, get well soon, before you move past it? Like,
I'm going to go on with it because I've asked... I believe in the power of prayer. I mean, use whatever God you pray to. I'm not being, unless you have a diaper wrapped around your head, and then you can just go to hell.
Hang on. There's different religions that have the fucking rag wrapped around their head.
I'll take all of them.
Nope. The Sikhs are actually pretty decent. The Hindus are not evil like the fucking Muslims. Just if we're going to make the distinction.
Okay, no, you're right. Now that I think about it, we have I just mainly because of I'm watching one of the most corrupt pieces of shit in our political system is right here from Minnesota.
Joe Biden's from Minnesota?
No, the second.
Kamala Harris is from Minnesota?
The third most corrupt.
Anthony Fauci's from Minnesota?
He's not a Well,
I got him! Got him!
Well, now that you say it, I'm pretty sure he probably is a politician.
Got him!
Omar. What a useless... I mean, I don't understand. They were talking about her on a national show, and they said she is like nothing sticks to her. They've never seen a level of corruption, and everybody looks the other way. Let's wait around for the next offense.
It's because they're afraid that, one, they'll be called out, you're a racist because you attacked a black woman. And 2, she's an immigrant, and oh my God, she's come up so far. The only reason why she's gotten where she is because the men in her community have used her as a pawn because they know that's the most effective way to get through our defenses, to say, oh well, we like equality. We're gonna let this happen, and they're the fucking the religious leadership of
that particular religion is playing the long game.
They are. That they're.
Oh, speaking of the long game, just kidding. I have something for you. It's because you can appreciate this.
That's the long gay.
It's because you can appreciate this. There you go. What?
You know, I think my Craftsman's tool has a more cushy seat than yours. I could be wrong, though.
Wouldn't it be the same damn thing?
I don't know. I'm going to bring mine over here. I kind of like sitting. This thing here, it's like sitting on my fucking Harley for 4 hours. Which reminds me, I need to get a new seat for that thing this spring.
Baby got back.
I forgot.
Please don't tell me it's AOC dancing to that shit.
No.
From edge to cloud and everywhere in between.
What the fuck? I give up. Let me try it. I'm gonna try it another way. Cause I'm going for a 3-hour brew review today. It was a 3-hour tour.
Let's call Matt. We can make it a 4-hour.
Might be some private information, so I need to do it over here first. It was a 4 or 3-hour tour? What in the fuck, Miles? Ooh, have to cover that up. Are you ready for it?
Hang on.
Oh, you just lost David Brown.
I think the kid that sing this looks like Oscar. Naked shark to do, naked shark to do, David Brown.
Watch this. Look at the dog look like. You see that bitch?
Fuck yeah.
That's a record. That was during the Sasquatch
Squad.
The Rough Riders. 109 yards. I thought that was pretty damn cool. That was so cool. Let's watch it again.
He leaves his hand, you go crazy, Calgary.
You know, the funny thing is that dog probably could have fucking outrun that frisbee.
Fantastic stuff.
It could have gone down and waited in the end zone, been like,
What a show, Frisbee Rob and Sailor.
Sailor's the dog's name. Tomcat, the Blues Brothers was a great movie. Why in the fuck did they smear the legacy by making Blues Brothers 2000?
Some people don't know when to leave well enough alone.
Tomcat, Facebook sucks. Yes, it does. In the last year, I have been in jail longer than I've been able to post. Hey, she'll never see this, but a little shout out to a friend of mine, Maria. She got her first suspension from Facebook, and I told her I'm proud of her. Zeus, I'm grilling burgers and drinking beer. Great way to watch Ebomi show off guns. Thankfully, Miles was doing that today with some of his gunsmithing. J-Dog is here at work. EMT Rail Friend, good evening, fellas. I was just wondering if you still have the shirt that I sent you after you said that you gave a bunch to John. EMT Rail Fan, I hate to do this to you, but what shirt was it? Do you have any idea how many shirts that I have upstairs? EMT Rail Fan, I hope you're going to answer that question because I want to know what shirt it was. Cheap Old Gun Guy, SKS settings. All the way to the right is for semi-automatic operation. When the valve is rotated to the left, straight up, it is intended for use with the grenade launcher. Well, that makes sense. Because, like, when it's down, it naturally locks the sight in place. And cuts off the flow to the piston. The large hole that is visible on top is for removing the valve. This is done by removing the top handguard, the piston assembly, pushing in on the button, read more button, and pushing it back to the large hole. This allows you to pop out the pin and take out the valve. Just saying. Thank you, Cheap Old Gun Guy. That means I have it in the right setting next time I go out and shoot it.
Probably only you'd probably get where it wouldn't feed properly. You'd have to keep charging.
Yeah, kind of like turning the gas system off on an AR.
Mm-hmm.
Poco says C8. C8 is a hit. Hit. Good job, Poco. German Ninja, hey, why did the football coach go to the bank to get his quarterback? Oh, God, that tasted like shrimp.
Thank you, German Ninja. I'm no longer the king of shitty jokes.
German Ninja says, that AKS is giving me a boner. That AKS is hands down the nicest one I've ever seen. Ninja says B9. B9 is a miss. But if you're watching this, you now understand the direction. Klein. Vivian takes it up the tailpipe. Matt Davis. I like the food coloring idea. You can do it, Miles.
I tell you what, the next day it is well below zero. I will do that. I will get some food coloring. I will try it. In fact, I'll have the kid help me make a video.
What the fuck?
Do you want one? We got plenty more.
Thanks, Miles. Yeah, he bought
2 more cases.
2 more cases today because over at Keyport, J-Dog, over at Keyport, $7.99 a 12-pack. And we're doing pretty good for the making it through all of winter into next summer as of right now. The pile of cases is too deep and almost...
There's 4.5 cases there.
Green belt. Mm-hmm.
And you know what? Cool thing, I really need taken. Have a set of paints made for the bike that are themed like this. Have them done with the green belt blue on the thing.
Oh, the dark and the light?
Well, that's the color of the pinstriping. And that's the color of the actual tank. But like get the grain belt blue on there, go for a ride down there and park it in the fucking lot and just what the fuck is this?
I can't wait to go to
Just the
bike
tank.
night. Bike nights.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, Brad Bennett brought his Harley to Florida.
Yeah, go figure.
The question is I didn't want to presume to speak for you, but while he's here, I'm wondering if he'd go for a ride with us if we provided the ride.
If I have the 2000 Goldwing, I'd gladly hand Brad the keys to my bike. What is that, like pump action? Shit gun?
Yeah. You don't want to go full auto right now.
No, I'd hand Brad the keys to my Harley. I don't know if my wife would go for it. She'd be like, who the fuck is this? Don't fucking worry about who that is.
I'd love to get Brad. I'd like to get a video of Brad Bennett on a video on Vivian.
Holy shit. He's the man. The man might have heart problems, but not for long after that.
He made it through Vietnam with shattered bone.
Way City, wasn't it? He was in Way City, wasn't he?
I know he was in Nam.
Yeah.
Because he's a Marine, and he was injured. I believe
Two Purple Hearts, I do believe.
I believe his shoulder was shattered.
Two Purple Hearts,
but
I believe already.
He just got a 5-year contract. Monday morning, he is no longer on 710. He's on 610.
Same company, just a different station, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Northwest.
And then
Northwest Broadcasting. So it's the same. He literally is walking from here over to the washing
he
machine.
ain't even doing that shit. He's just had to change.
Well, in his case, he's in Florida.
Yeah, and he
He's
literally
broadcasting from his dining room table. But I can actually see. I'm surprised that Brad hasn't gone national. Definitely a like-minded thinker.
I think he likes the local politics. Getting into the national politics.
Well, he definitely talks about both. You're going to hear about anything local from Brad.
Mm-hmm. And then Neil Adkins is pretty good, too.
Neil's show got reduced. He is now, he used to be from 7 until 8 o'clock. Now he's 8 until 9 o'clock on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So no Neil on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Well, the question is that his choice or their choice?
Because he still has a business, he could not commit to Tuesdays and Thursdays.
See, that was my question, because that was my morning. Who's going to take the 7 to 8 show? Because that was my morning drive to work, was listening to Neil Adkins. And
yeah. So
I thoroughly enjoyed listening to Mr. Adkins.
The downside is we will no longer get, we're no longer going to get a few of the national shows anymore.
Like what?
No more Sean Hannity. No more, oh God. I love getting old. He was the evening guy, Mark Levin.
That's the one I enjoyed listening to on the way home.
But
Sean Hannity, yeah, he tends to be more of, honestly, I think he kisses ass to people more than he does anything. Like Mark Levin, he's like, I don't fucking care! Fuck you!
Well, I like both of them, just because the alternative is whatever.
NPR?
Yeah. The problem is like Brad said. Brad goes, I know you people, because I guess a whole bunch of guys went on Facebook and basically said that Northwest Communications is bullshit and they're killing conservative talk and they're now part of the problem. And Brad goes, listen.
No, that was I think that's probably the same 10 guys that call in to both shows multiple times a day with the same stuff. And some of those guys have good points. Some of these guys, that is their morning, is to call in. That's what they get up for in the morning, is to call in and make their comments. And now, what are they going to get up for in the fucking morning? Hey, I don't mean to be a dick, but it sure looks like it to me.
Well, the thing is I don't think so, because and I can't wait to see what happens with the ratings. 610 is gonna now on Monday officially gonna be called The Game.
It's sports radio.
And only sports radio.
Yeah, I've already programmed it out of my stereo.
Yeah.
It's like why I don't listen to fucking sports, not at all.
You know what? This household, I used to be into football. Christine was into hockey.
Mm-hmm.
She got me into hockey more than football. And then those fucking pieces of whiny ass, privileged, and I don't. When you are a black guy and you wear your socks for 24 hours and then you throw it in the fucking trash because you're so privileged, that's what you can do. You can stick your fucking reparations up your ass.
Are we talking about Mr. Krapernick?
I know. I'm lumping them all.
Like,
any of those guys that took a knee, and in this particular case, I don't give a shit what color you were. You killed it for everybody. Christine was like, as a gift, her Christmas present every year was the center ice package, and then she was watching a Wild game, and they had a presentation of taking a knee. Christine took the remote, she changed the channel, and she goes, "You will not buy me the center ice package moving forward." And she has not watched a single game since then. Not a single one. I couldn't tell you the last time I watched a single sporting event, except for the one that Joey shared with me.
You know, it's that thing that we hear. Well, so you hear a lot of veterans like, "Well, that's what I fought for, was so that these people could have this opinion." You know, if you don't want to stand for at a sporting event where they say, "Hey, all the veterans stand," I'm okay with that. When the national anthem plays, you stand, you place your hand over your heart, or you salute, depending on if you're in uniform or not, and you honor the opportunities you've had in this country, whether or not you believe they're the best opportunities. If you've been somewhere else, you would realize just how lucky we are. Just how much fortune we have to just have been born in this country. And why we are the most immigrated to country in the world. You have people crossing oceans to get here.
Yeah, but if you're going to do that,
do it legally.
Do it legally and meld and be part of the melting pot. To come here and immediately say that I need to do this, this, and this, and it's so non-American, get the fuck out. I don't give a fuck about you. Matt Davis, my 454 only gets 10 miles per gallon, and that's when I'm being good boy. So not often. Let's go, Brandon. 4.19 a gallon, and the dumb son of a bitch has screwed us all. I just filled up, and around here, the average was 3.19, which maybe I could buy some fuel. Me and Miles could ship it to you. The average was 3.19 a gallon around here, and I went to one of Derek Medved's, who is no longer on my happy list because he is leaving the Duluth City Council, and he was the only fucking person that I wouldn't want to see hanging in a rope. But I went to his store, and it was $3.09 with 5 cents per gallon off when you pay cash.
He may not have been conservative, but at the very least he was a moderate.
Yes, at least. That's what we knew.
In a sea of extreme left.
McLean, the Makita Impact Driver 18 volt is the best tool. From driving screws to turning bolts, on hot rod to raising and lowering your motorcycle jack lift. I agree, because Milwaukee is just, second place. By the way, McLean is a huge... There's a reason that his little avatar is blue.
Yeah, it's not the right color blue, though.
McLean says, I want
You know what that is? That's that fucking, what is it? Shit, what's the new brand from Harbor Freight?
McLean says, I want Matt. RFN. Wade. Brother Miles. Vienna sausages are not cocktail sausages. I didn't. Oh, sorry. Hang on. Gotta finish this one. Brother Miles. Vienna sausages are not cocktail sausages. They are potted dicks. McLean. Kudos on Miles for the commentary on modern imperialism. Wade. You still need to put the medallion in the SKS stock. Yes. I might just do that manually. All I really need is a pencil and a chisel.
It's barely warm.
The SKS needs to have that. Problem is I wanted to get another one of these and put one on each side.
Okay.
Eagle Crest. U.S. Air Force retired. I need to find out. You're telling me after a fucking hour on high they're warm?
They're warm. 117 degrees. And this stuff is barely thickened, so. But we did add beer to it.
We did add beer. Were your weenies pre-cooked?
I think they are. They usually are. If they're not, well, fucking. Here comes the.
You only remotely get the flavor of the Boondockers because it hasn't really settled in yet.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, have you ever taken a piss in a Costco parking lot? I have.
Have you?
What do you think I was doing while you were in there?
You know what the worst thing is ever? Is when you're sitting there, you're doing the pee dance, and you're at a customer's house, you're like, well, I got a 1 liter bottle and thing, and just hope they don't come out and check on my work when I'm peeing in their garage. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Jules! Hello, Eric and Miles.
I'm not looking, Jules.
Jules. You know where she is right now?
She's in Guam.
It's Hey, Google. What's the temperature in Guam right now?
In Hagatna, it's currently 81 degrees.
Maybe we should have the bike shipped to Guam.
Oh, God. Just ride from ocean to ocean.
Take about frickin' what, half hour?
Probably.
from shore to shore?
Hey, Google. How many miles is it from coast to coast in Guam?
It's an atoll, so...
I can't find driving directions to your destination.
Well, I'm not driving there. Hey, Google. How far across is Guam?
Guam is 6,987 miles away as the crow flies.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I can find it.
Nice. Okay. Now here's the next question. Do you put it in one direction on one side and the flip side? I want to go that on both sides because this side's really plain.
That'd be alright. I think it'd look alright.
This on both sides?
That on both sides. That side facing out on both sides.
Yes. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to trace the coin and then I'm going to figure out what that diameter is, and I just need to score a line and then I can chisel it out because the coin will be flush.
Actually, a Forstner bit would be the best way to go. And that way you would get it Forstner bit with a...
I'll have to look. I don't think I have one that big.
Here, hand it here.
No pun intended.
You got a tape measure? Are you down here measuring your penis? You need a smaller tape measure.
If you want something to do. That's the first time I've ever had that out of the package, by the way.
You know what would actually be cool? Eric, actually,
Miles.
you put this side out on one side. This goes out on one side. Then we take and we have this engraved with hashtag Be Like Ed, and that's on the other side. Fucking Miles and his goddamn good ideas.
Touche, Miles.
It looks like it is a 1 9/16 plus just a little bit. Or a 4 centimeter.
Wait, I think Miles pooped a chubby. Popped a chubby when he saw the coffee cakes. But how would you know? And he ate the whole thing.
How do you know if I popped a chubby?
See, this is probably the offensive video. Miles! Fucking pig.
Why don't we go ahead? What's up?
Stephen with an actual novel. Need some help here. Wife had a vid. I never once masked up or even tried to avoid her. If she gets it, I get it, right? Well, I started feeling bad and had a temp of 104 and took a home test that came back negative. I went to urgent care to get tested for vid and both types of flu. Both came back negative, so they took a third swab to get sent off to a better facility to see if, in fact, don't have the vid. Called yesterday and negative. I've had a temp of over 100 all week, and only other effects I have felt are feeling slightly drunk.
I don't think that was a COVID.
Very minor headache and sore throat.
I don't think that was the COVID.
What the hell did I have?
Whiskey.
Whiskey, possibly.
Possibly. Yeah, I'd say you probably have an acute case of freaking whiskey rather than a case of COVID there.
I do feel better now, and sitting around normal temperature most of the time, and throat only hurts when I wake up. Well, honestly, I'm surprised that through all those tests and all the money that they lost, that you didn't come up as positive for COVID. I think what you have is what's called the old-fashioned flu, which has almost the exact same percentage chance of you having anything negative happen to you.
It isn't the old-fashioned flu, it's the bottle flu.
Wait, get your shirts in tall sizes. That will solve the gun flashing problem. I carry outside the waistband and a leather holster without any problem.
Hey Wade, I think your autocorrect misspelled gut.
Tardisius, a 60 grain bullet at 3,500 feet per second out of a 22-250 is killer at 250 yards, but I prefer my 120 grain bullet at 2,700 feet per second for my Remington 260 bolt action. It makes groundhogs explode, and I named her Red Cloud. You know, Tardisius, yeah, what's that look? Yeah. Tardisius, I believe it would be a fun time had by all to
that
come
look
and visit
is I
you.
farted and you're about to smell it.
Tardisius. 2 notable 1982 birthdays were Danica Patrick and
Lacey Chabert.
Shaver Bert? Shave her
I do think Mean Girls is where she's from.
imagery.
Yes. She is good looking though. Or Lacey Chabert.
I could put my pudding in that pot. Or the provocative looking one. Because we don't actually get to see her chest in most of these. Of course, I'm more or less kind of a hair guy.
She hasn't been in any fucking movies or anything lately, has she?
Not that I know of, but...
Hey Google, what happened to Lacey Chabert?
Right there.
Here's the latest from Daily Mail. If you want to hear the next article, just say, next.
Mean Girls star Lacey Chabert opens up about incredibly hard grief over shock death of her 46-year-old sister Wendy. Admits she still picks up the phone 10 times a day to call her. 2 months later, Mean Girls star Lacey Chabert has spoken out about the incredibly hard grief she's felt over her sister Wendy's shocking death, admitting that she still picks up the phone.
Stop.
You're depressing me.
Salty. I have the
Climber manual for my Suzuki.
The Suzuki. When are you going to ride up here? So you can go for a ride with us.
Hey, by the way, Salty,
it's pretty good.
If you have any sources on the TC90 parts at all, anywhere down there, I have 2 TC90s sitting in the garage I need to work on.
Salty, tell me more of this naked bike you speak of.
Oh, God.
Salty, I need to get a United Defense bipod for my Poly AR-10. Gonna take it to the range today and see how it shoots with the Huber brake.
Well, we just so happen to have an extra one coming, don't we?
There's no such thing as extra.
An additional?
It's $39. He can get his own.
Oh, that was...
Wow! Yeah. Almost like looking like I have to clean something up after that one. Steve.
I think I got a little bit in my mustache.
Steve N says H3. That ship has already sailed. That's already been called, and that thing is underwater. Steve, keep giving Miles alcohol, and he'll keep buying you gun parts. Just give him the cheap stuff and an expensive bottle. What the hell's all this shit? Steve.
He actually had a timestamp on there, so go to that.
I don't want to. Clyde, sub-comment, yep. Deliver an Amazon package.
I did that.
Oh my God.
I think I need a drink after that.
Sharky, crap, now I have to go there too? Oh, crap.
Why is that my moment in this video that got pointed out? Eric, why is that the moment, not 45 minutes?
If it doesn't get called between here and the end, we'll play it again. Because he's so proud of his moment.
I'm proud of it. I saw the opportunity, I took it.
Gunlocker75 says, special thanks to Miles. I had completely forgotten about the great song by Van Halen, Pound Cake. It popped in my mind as I watched him, of course, a whole box of cake. I watched him consume a whole box of cake.
Whoever sent that, by the way, thank you very much. You made my day.
That is a great song, by the way.
Yes.
Nothing there. I'm sorry. I love both of them equally, but I am a dyed-in-the-wool Sammy Hagar fan. I've seen Sammy in concert 3 or 4 times now. So, Pound Cake, that whole album is awesome. Speaking of Pound Cake, Smile Money, tasty
what the
cakes,
fuck is the red shit all over?
Family pack devoured right before your eyes. Did not even save 1 pack for Matt. I see the concern in his eyes. Or the regret. Neither of those, actually. Smile Money says,
Miles Money.
Smiles Money. All guns are assumed loaded. And if you are in the man cave, it is assumed you are loaded as well. Fish tank bubbler. Okay. Jeremy. I'd meet you guys at Jack Link's. There's a factory in Mankato. Yeah, but the original one is in Wisconsin.
It's in, fuck.
Hey Google, where's Jack Link's located?
The address for Jack Link's Protein Snacks headquarters is 1 Snack Food Lane, US 53 Business Highway, Minong, Wisconsin, 54859.
Minon, not Minion.
Minong.
Minion! Hey Google, have you ever eaten a dick?
My apologies, I don't understand.
What's a dirty Sanchez?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Yes, you do.
Hey Google, what's a donkey punch?
On the website kpbs.org, they say, basically, donkey punching involves a man punching his sexual partner in the back of the head during sex prior to orgasm to provoke a contracting of muscles to increase his sexual pleasure.
Yes, thanks. That's special.
You're very welcome.
I'm glad you're proud of that. Jeremy again. Wow, Miles, really? You're going ham on those cakes. Didn't Scourge, 69 comments club. Really? That means... Okay, so... Wow, what just happened there? Didn't Scourge, do a snack case strength shot to clear out your coof sinuses for Clyde. Cast strength shot. You want a casting shot?
A cast stink.
Strength means it's...
Go for it.
No.
Go for it. Yeah, go for it.
No,
Do it.
you'd have to.
Hmm?
Oh, God. I was just calling your bluff, really?
No. No. Called your bluff.
In dog beers, I'm way ahead of you. That's a cast strength. Those are all. Didn't Scourge, you suck.
Hey, is the maple syrup one cask strength?
No. It's just strong.
Is it stronger than cask strength?
Nope. Not by a long shot. You're talking 45 versus 64.4.
Okay. Quit being a pussy.
Damn it, Jim. Hang on. Let me check a couple other things. Nope. I don't even know what this... No. No. No.
Does it have to say cask strength on it?
Well, technically speaking, that means these both qualify. One is a Scotch, one is a bourbon, or one is rye. This will get you sleeping with your cousin a lot sooner than this one will.
I had some pretty decent looking cousins when I was a kid.
So does Ammo Head.
Who's ammo head? Matt?
We're gonna do this one. I just know what can possibly happen with this one here.
Well, I know who it's not going to get me sleeping with. My wife.
Where's your super
It's
glass?
upstairs. We'll just go with the regular shot glass.
Oh, wait there. Ooh, you've been overserved in the past.
Yeah, no kidding. That's only like 25 milliliters. Or you've been underserved. Don't break this one too.
The widow version. I'm getting to the point where I could probably piss my name in the side of a bottle right now. It's still pretty good though. Okay, didn't scourge. Sharky, hey Miles. Let the almost 2-hour shit show begin.
We're an hour and 15 right now.
I don't think we're gonna make your goal.
Oh, we can make my goal. I'm just gonna have you keep drinking.
I can tell you right now, there's no way I'm making 2 hours. Sharky,
Urinals that way.
I think the switch on the SKS gas block is both a lock for the grenade sight and a gas cutoff. So you accidentally cycle a half round in after shooting the grenade with a blank. Yeah, that does also make sense. Sharky, what? You've also got a 606? Crazy.
A 1006.
That one's over there. This one's on my side. This is what tearing the big daddies. And oh yeah, press check. Let's have a basement pop.
Shoot, Christine.
Shoot Chris in the ass.
Wow.
Whoops. That's a bad day. Sorry. Sharky?
So was there an actual door or just a wall there at one time? I don't understand.
It looks like it was a wall and someone cut the thing out.
Yeah. But I know the coal went in there, so where the hell did the coal get in the furnace before?
You know, that is an excellent question. You know what? You should read this, because I gotta go grab a beer.
Oh, don't do this! Oh. Ow!
Seems like that one for you.
Sharky! Miles wasn't counting the amounts of shots called. Oh, I was. I was just ignoring it. Is he new here? No, I'm not new here. You know this. Also, you telling me he would be on would not have helped? He did look a bit groggy at breakfast. Pick, you said yes. We went to Big Daddy's for breakfast today. And Brecky looked good, by the way. We need to eat there when I get over there. Absolutely.
You want another?
Get me something different. Get me a... hell with it. Grab me another blue. Let's cycle through those things.
Hey, you want one of those 3 Floyds?
Oh, you mean the dust flavored beer?
Those are bad.
The one that would... Oh, wait. No, better yet. It is coal-flavored beer because it is a Christmas stout for bad children.
I was going to suggest something else, but right now I think that'd be bad for both of us.
What?
Oh, just something else that has a little higher octane.
Yeah. So I did not finish Sharky. Oh, yeah, I did. Here, I did not. Ooh. Alright, Sharky, C10. C10 is a miss. Something's a miss.
That is a mess. Then he says, yes, I'll join my venture, brothers.
Vulture Brothers.
Sharky, SH, Shrimp Bloody Marys await. No, I said we were doing beers. I made up cocktail sauce and Satan sauce, and then we have Boondockers and Satan sauce.
They smell amazing. They're sitting in water right now.
It's not it hasn't penetrated.
I mean, this is like, it is thickening a little bit, but I mean, it's like these things should be probably in here for 4 hours before they cook down enough.
This is what we should have started before we started, but
yeah, we should have.
Unfortunately, one of the last things on the list was stopping at Costco.
Yeah.
And outro, babe, robbery right on the frame. Are you serious? Okay, I'll put her back. Miss 27, I agree with Miles. Facebook Marketplace used to be great. Now it's gone to shit. Miss 27 says 80th. Miss 27, so Matt still has a job?
I don't know, maybe he's just leaving and going somewhere and not telling anyone that he's no longer has a job.
Mr. 27 says he was made in 1981. I graduated in 1985.
Wait. Hang on. Hold up a second. So, if you're saying your parents did the horizontal mambo in January of 81, and you were born in...
Well, like in 80.
Maybe a production was started in 1980 and it finished in 81.
Are you done?
We're only looking to be accurate here, Eric.
I had graduated in 1985. When he was like a load.
It could have been your load that he came from.
Miss 27 with the last comment. Nice selection of brew babes, Brew Bomie. This rotation I have not changed since I started doing the slideshow, but we continuously add to it. Thanks to Big Jeff, Brad, Clyde.
We need to put an ugly
Wade.
chick in there with a hot body.
Yeah. There's been a couple. There's a girl. Stephen Bush might know who she is. That she always has a beer in her hand. But I mean, you can tell her boobs are real because it looks like a road map of Texas. Veiny. I mean, I don't have a problem with that. But she definitely doesn't have, on a scale of 1 to 10, you know, she has like this lower and like a Palmetto State upper. Okay, I think we're supposed to rate whatever the hell that we were dealing with.
Oh, the peach fuzz. It was all right.
It was a light flavored. To me, it was like a light flavored wheat beer. For something that they're talking about putting gummies in.
It should have been a lot sweeter if they'd soaked gummies in it. You know, you'd think. I was really hoping to take a drink and be like, oh, peach gummy. All right, fuck it.
I thought it was going to be a lot more than it was, too. I guess I'd give it a 7.5. And we're going to put it on the wall of fame. Or the ceiling of fame. Okay. Okay, Where should this one go?
Right here.
I can't wait till someone buys this house and wonders about the adolescence of the previous owner. Well, we're doing pretty good up there, though. We got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
Hey, dude.
16.
Did Quick Trip ever come out with more beer?
Not that I'm aware of. That one, though, and we do have that on stock.
Yeah.
Is a personal favorite. Did you ever try one of these? I know there's at least one more of these in the
What is
in the
that one?
collection. This was a Superhero Sidekicks, and it was an IPA. Never mind.
No.
Probably would not enjoy it. Okay, moving on. Moving on to the club. You know, I really thought by now I'd have some of your wieners in my mouth. Wow, he almost had that look on his face like he just got sprayed with mace. Hey, if you're really nice,
Better being sprayed than being sprayed by Matt.
maybe if you're really nice, we could sneak upstairs and finish watching the Me Cum auction.
Yeah, the McCum auction.
Me Cum.
You said McCum.
Me Cum.
It came across in the Texas McCum auction. I'm like, that is the worst fast food offering ever.
Okay, so we're in the club and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 comments. Well done, guys. Thanks. First in the club is German Ninja saying, "Hey, Two-Hearted Ed Club." German Ninja, we missed you. Hey, you've been gone so long, he didn't even know who you were.
I'm like, is this a new guy? No, he's an old guy.
German Ninja says H3. What? H3 has been previously called. It's a hit. And twice now. 3 times, actually. And the ship is sunk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you watched me stick my wiener in Eric's mouth.
They keep getting better.
They say 2.5 hours to cook down.
I think we're going to have to bring that upstairs and put it on the end table between us.
Just sit and watch it.
We're going to watch the motorcycle auction.
And wieners cook.
And wieners cook. German Ninja.
That is really good, though. I can taste the spice of the Satan sauce in there, and it's not real heavy. It's a nice little bite.
German Ninja. German Ninja. This is not funny. He says, "Why did Han Solo enjoy his steak dinner? Because it was chewy." Ba-dum-bum.
I got a hot take on that one.
German Ninja says tonight is going to be WTO1 night.
WT 101. What's the joke? What's the punch? I'm fucking usually pretty good with the shit, but what's...
Is this like some secret code? Why the bad rap for WT 101?
Wild Turkey 101.
No! Hey, Wild Turkey. I have reviewed Wild Turkey 101, and it was actually... if memory serves, I gave it a pretty high score. Here, I'd be happy... Ninja? I'd be happy to back that up. Because until they take it away, I have this. A search button.
Until they kill the channel.
I did United Wild Turkey Rare. Okay, going back to the shit show.
Hey, fucking shit, Eric.
Harmarsh.
Fucking shit. Fuck.
Look who's talking, ass crack. Harmarsh says 200 Ale Club.
Ah! God, even fucking Joe Biden's fucking... It looks like he's gonna throw up when he's smelling her hair. Like, who farted? It'd be great if you could take and put him smelling somebody's ass crack.
Thank you, Harmarsh. German Ninja. Didn't you already call something?
Is L even a letter on there?
No. You can only call one per session, and that's not even on the board. That's like over here somewhere by the keyboard.
Unless he's wiring something.
Oh my god.
We got 29 minutes left to go to fucking make this a 2 hour. We can do it, Eric.
No, we can't.
We can do it.
I've already pressed the button. You didn't even see it happen.
Order fucking pizza on camera.
No, through the advent of technology,